Hey guys, this is Chris with Lake Hub, and I'm going to show you how we catch bait. One of the ways we use to catch bait is through a cast net. So a lot of people always ask, how do you throw a cast net? Well, here's what we do. We take, first thing we do is we make sure it's secured to our wrist so we don't throw it off the boat completely. We get some nice loops here with the rope, so it comes undone real easy. We grab the net by the horn. That's what that's called. It's called the horn. Okay. Today I'm going to be using a 10-foot bait net. That means it's 10 foot long. It'll open up to a 20-foot circle if I can get it to open up perfectly. What I like to do is, there's a couple things I like to do. I like to first hang it and then check to make sure there's no tangles in the net. Sometimes they get kind of twisted up or tangled up. I set the net down, and then right here where my finger and my thumb meet, I take this piece right here, I follow it down, I grab it, and I like to put the piece in my mouth, okay? A couple ways you do it. You put it in your mouth, some people throw it over the shoulder, but whatever you do, you need to hold on, you need to hold on to a piece of the rope. So I put it in my teeth. I just kind of hang it in there. And then I wind up about half the amount of, hold on a second, let's try this again. About half the net worth. If you look, I'll have about 50% of the weight down on the bottom and 50% of the weight. I slide it down my arm, holding this line with my fingertips, grabbing the rope, and then coming over here and pinching this line with my finger and my thumb. Okay? So that's how I do it. 50% here and here. When I'm ready to throw, I brace myself, and then I just do a spin technique. And there you go. Wasn't a beautiful throw, but keep trying. Like to go in the backyard sometimes and just throw it in the grass. I let the net sink pretty close to the bottom, and then I start pulling it up. We'll see what we got. Nada. So as you see, it makes a nice little basket. If you have any baits, they will be in the bottom of the basket, which is on this end, and then we dump them out into the bucket and then transfer them to the live well. And then to clear it out, I grab the horn right here, I drop it in the water, right? See, these are the lead lines that pull the weights in that creates the basket where the fish are actually caught in. And then I just bring her up. And do it all again. So here we go. This time you can just watch. All right, so this is why we catch bait at night. One of the things that happens when you're catching bait and you're during the day, when you throw the net, the fish can see it. And then so they immediately dive to the bottom and they get away. At night, you can throw it and you got a little bit of a chance. By the time the net hits the water, it's usually around them and you can catch them and pull them in. So also at night, we attract the bait to the boat by putting a green light in the water. So we put a light down in the water or use a spotlight and point it into the water for a long period of time. They attract those little ghost minnows, and then the ghost minnows attract the bait, and then we cast for the bait. So it takes about 10-20 minutes of the light sitting around in the water, and you can start seeing the shad chasing the ghost minnows, and then we go ahead and cast on top of them. So here's a few tips on how to catch bait, how to throw a net. If you got any questions, leave them below.